Hello everybody! I do believe it is time for us to make it rain. That's right. It's time for the Make It Rain campaign from the Gold Saucer. So, I am not on my usual world for it though. I'm currently on... Oh! Hi, Tricky Koopa. Wow, that's a damage sponge, all right. Anyway, time for us to head back to Ul'dah for that. But I do need to... I do have to note, I might have to... Oh yeah, I did announce that I was going to go live on Blue Sky Plus. I saw you like the post. Just close out that application, that window, and check if my go live post actually went out. Yes, it did. Except I seem to have forgotten how you do links. But oh well. Oh well. And the go live indicator actually also works again, so good. Private. I'll go to Limsa Lominsa first. I load in on the docks of Limsa Lominsa. And of course, this entire city is laggy as sin. At least the lower decks are. So I'm gonna go to Ul'dah for 120 gil. And then a homie. Get me down to the Ruby Road, please. Thanks. Made it for the most part myself. And again, I pressed the wrong button. We need to talk to this man, Ollier. Oh. I don't have those tombstones. Consult the Mogpendium. Ollie, you ought to be there. Ollie locks eyes with you in a cordial yet slightly desperate plea for help. This quest is available for a limited time only. Hi. Ah! Greetings, sir. Pray forgive my presumption, but you are an adventurer, yes? You've got the unmistakable air of their worldly sort. Courageous, diligent, hardworking, and generous with your time, I should hope. I am Ollier, and I serve as one of many attendants at the Manderville Gold Saucer. The famed Make It Rain campaign is currently underway, and we are come to Uldar to promote the festivities. If we wish to spread word of it more thoroughly, however, we will require extra support. Namely, yours. If you are so inclined, you can count on me. Wonderful. It's great to help. It's great help to us, truly. Meet me at the Gold Court, and I shall give a more detailed account of the circumstances. I believe our collaborators are scheduled to perform there shortly. The Gold Court that is... Ah! There. It's just so fun to listen to that. I'm gonna go to... Where is he? There he is. Ah, you've arrived. Ere I begin with explanations, I think it best to let you first experience this year's main attraction. Senor Otter. People of Uldar, lend me your ears. I failed. It failed? Geez sake. We bid you join us for the ongoing Make It Rain campaign, where merriment abounds and dreams are made manifest with mounds of MGP. Whether you wish to play the cactpot, race chocobos, or try your hand at mahjong, there is fun for one and all at the Manderville Gold Saucer. But dear friends, come all the way from the Far East. They are the Globetrotter Otters, this year's ambassadors to the Gold Saucer. Otters! Oh! Globetrotter otters, she said. I've not seen their like before. But now I feel as though I've been missing out my whole life. And if we go to the Gold Saucer, we may encounter more of those furry little gentlemen. Suppose it has been a while since my last visit. Oh, the first one's... The Ori performer there is Mistress Ajisai. She and her otter companions hail from the far eastern nation of Naxia. I am told Lord Manderville owed her people a great debt. 'Twas he who invited her troop to lead our campaign this year. An apt choice, for they dazzle and delight passers-by with their performances. While promotional efforts here at the Gold Court are all well and good, we haven't the hands to cover as much ground as we initially envisioned. As such, I thought it prudent to seek out a trustworthy adventurer who could guide one of the otters around town. That would be me. If I had known. Konbanno, Ajisai-san. Ah, this must be our assistant. Oh, you must be... We're most delighted to meet you, Kinesi. I'm Ajisai, and this here is my friend Usosuke. Isn't this grand, Usosuke? Kinesi here is taking you to roam the city. Oh, that's so cute. You say he seems a trustworthy sort. My, that's rather high praise coming from you, and quite rare besides. Huh? Me? Wait, you speak Otter? You speak Otter? Indeed I do. For generations, my home village has lived in harmony with otters. Having spent my entire life with them, I am well accustomed to their speech and mannerisms. In fact, Mistress Ajisai is an avid conservationist who has dedicated her life to protecting the otters and their habitats. A portion of the proceeds from this year's campaign will go towards national otter preservation efforts. That they will, and precisely why I wish to bring as many patrons as possible to the saucer. Their support, and yours, may save countless otters, so your cooperation would be most appreciated. You can count on me. For promotional purposes, we have prepared you a uniform and a special backpack, not unlike the ones Mistress Ajisai and I are wearing. Just say the word and I shall present you with the romance you require. That was a good twirl. I love it when I can twirl. Let's actually go ahead and actions and traits. Extras. No, not that. Character. There's no glamour plates option, unfortunately. Oh, wait. There we go. There is a glamour plate button. I just didn't know it was there. When you first put on the right base layer that fits. How'd you say? Naksha and his neighbors were ravaged by the conflict between the Empire and the Resistance. My village was no exception. But fate has smiled upon us. You see, when Lord Godbert traveled across the star in his youth and to hone his craft, he abided in our village for a time. Moved by the plight that befell my home, he sought to strike a deal that would benefit us all. His earnest wish to repay my people's hospitality rekindled the fires of hope in our hearts. Olivier, you are ready then? Excellent. Once you have donned your uniform and backpack, pray accompany Master Usosuke as he makes his rounds of the steps of Fall. Shite. Ah, fuck. I'll pick it up I'll pick it up later. Usosuke is possessed of a keen instinct for locating crowds. But given the limits of his vocabulary, we'd like for you to speak in his stead and inform patrons of the Gold Saucer's myriad wonders. Olivier and I have a meeting to attend, but once we have finished, we mean to canvass the steps of Nod with the rest of the Globetrotter otters in search of potential patrons. May the Kami of Fortune seek fit to bless us both. Now, be a good little otter for Grenade. See you, Sasuke. Do keep a sharp eye on Master Sasuke, my friend. Oh my, what a precious little darling you are. Where did you come from? This? It's very sweet. Looks like he's trying to tell us something. Come to the Gold Saucer. We have plenty for everyone. plenty to do for everyone. Currently, we are holding the Make It Rain campaign. I see. So they're having a festival at the Gold Saucer. Will it be more adorable animals like him wandering around? Oh, for sure. There's plenty of chocobos to meet at the racetrack. Sounds like a dream come true. Love to see it all for myself. Can we go to the Gold Saucer, Mother Dearest? Can we? We'll need to consult your father about it. He did recently bring up the subject of taking more family outings, though, so I doubt he'll refuse. Thank you so much for finding us. If I see you at the Gold Saucer, I'd love to spend more time with you. Oh, he's so fucking cute. Where to, Usosuke? Where the hell did he go? He ran off to the Weavers Guild? Okay, he's getting himself a dashing new outfit then. What a masterfully woven tuxedo. Dapper enough to trump fashion aficionados, yet versatile enough to please even the sartorially challenged. Who are you, my diminutive debonair? And who are you wearing? Why, I've not seen a classier creature in all my days. Have you some business with us? But actually, this is Usosuke, an ambassador to the Gold Saucer. Ah, yes, the Make It Rain campaign. Lord Godbert always did have a penchant for dressing his mascots in dignified raiment. I see you are dressed in some striking accoutrement as well. Tell me, as an aficionado of all things fashion, what might I gain from going to the Gold Saucer? You'll love Master Rose's fashion report. Is that right? I normally have no interest in gaudy amusement parks, but that sounds rather promising. Perhaps it's worth experiencing for myself. Thank you, my fuzzy little gent. You've given me a fresh perspective on the saucer, and that tuxedo is absolutely flawless, I must say. Beep. Baby. Where to next, Usosuke? Usosuke sets off once more in search of potential patrons. Follow him to his next destination. Oh, he's gone to the Goldsmiths Guild. He's gone to near the Goldsmiths Guild. Is he going to run into Godbert himself? A man with a cactuar earring. Howdy. Let me guess. Something's afoot at the Gold Saucer. Yes. The Make It Rain campaign is going on, and, well, there's things for everything. Every man. So the Make It Rain campaign's returned, eh? Haven't been to the Gold Saucer in an age, but I really ought to change that. We owe much and more to Lord Godbert, after all. Was there something he helped you with? The three of us were all Amigan refugees, you see. The average old Don didn't take so kindly to us, and despite our best efforts, our job prospects were slim to none. But Godbert Mandeville changed all that. Wait, one moment. The average old goblin man will change all that. Hired the three of us and more to help build his gold saucer. Well, look at that. And look at it. No, I don't suppose your companion's tuxedo was based on Senor Sabatender's, was it? Really? Senor Sabatender's a favorite of mine. Him, and all he represents. The construction of the saucer started soon after the calamity. In those days, Dalamud's aftermath haunted every waking moment of our lives. And yet, despite it all, there was an old fellow man among the workers who would have nothing more than to make us laugh. Every day he'd think up some new dance or pose or to lift our spirits. Some called him eccentric, but none could deny the joy he brought us. After our work was done and the saucer was built, old Godbert sought that man out and dubbed him the first Senor Sabatender. Even now, even if it's not the same man in the suit. I can't help but grin when he strikes his famous pose. I ain't much of my business anymore, but keep on spreading that joy to others, just like our friend did. Beep, beep. Aww, that's so cute. Henny Road, I didn't mean to talk your ear off. I'll let you get back to it. And don't you worry, we'll find time to visit the saucer. Beep, 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 beep. With its rounds complete, Usosuke strolls off in the direction of the Gold Court. It would be best to reconvene with him and report to Ajisai. Well, first talk to Ollie. A warm welcome back to you, Master Layaches. Your timing is impeccable. Ajisai and I are just returned from the steppes of Nald. I dare say our exhibitions were a resounding success. Welcome back, Kanezi. I must extend my thanks to you once again for accompanying the dear Usosuke. You ought to thank Kanezi. Is something troubling you, Usosuke? You wish to learn Senor Sabatender's famous pose? What inspired this of all of a sudden? Did aught occur during your rounds? Now that you mention it... So that's the way of it. I imagine Usosuke yearns to uplift others in the self-same spirit of Senor Sabatender. Usosuke. A noble desire, that and one that no one can feasibly be arranged. I shall speak with Lord Godbert and request the tutelage of our current Senor Sabatender. Our patronage has thrived thanks to all of his efforts after all. Master Usosuke's continued endeavors will be a boon to guests and staff alike. That wonderful, Usosuke. We may never have made this discovery without your assistance, Kanezi. I am in your debt. Thank you. No, the pleasure is all mine. Well then, I believe it's high time we made our way to the Gold Saucer. Pray meet us there at your earliest convenience. Master Layaches, your reward awaits. Speaking of which, I am gonna go ahead and have dinner real quick. BRB.
can't quite get enough time on the inside of the cycle that you spin with gravity and dust. I'm falling in between the planets and the sun into the orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. Now the space is filling up satellites that I can't seem to keep track of. I get the feeling I'm not quite made of the right stuff to float between the rings of cosmic metal love into the orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you.
Mission sequence.
That orbit that surrounds you. 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 This is a first-rate town, but all you ever notice are the ways it's stretched too far. And it has been knocked down, while some of us are still left here between the scars. When you look around, all you ever notice is you cannot see the stars. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see very far. When the last door closed, you packed your clothes and went back to Montreal. Said it was colder there, which still hangs in the air. It helps you forget it all. You left an empty bookshelf that I didn't fill till fall. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see it at all. Well, it will fade as all things must. I loved you, but you didn't love me enough. Winter comes, the car will rust. I'll start it up, then always run a little rough. This is a first-rate town, and all you ever notice are the ways it's stretched too far. But keep the death rates down, it's colder than a winter spent in defrosting cars. We talked a lot of leaving, didn't think you'd get that far. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see very far. I heard that you moved on the east side. Why do I still see you around? You dropped out in the middle of the east side. You washed up from higher ground. I saw, but I couldn't believe it. Your smart face from the side of my eye. So long, but I'll never forgive it. out of you.
I'm back. And since we're in the gold saucer, I'm going to this outfit. They got jugglers, but I don't want to work in the silver mines. It's only for a few moons, then my debt will be paid. Oh. Wait, are they twirling a knife, a pipe, and a bottle? Oh no. That is a very dangerous one. Oh, Ollier is over there. Didn't even realize. Monsieur Ollier. Ah, there you are. Allow me to express my thanks again for spending time with Master Usosuke. He and his fellow globetrotter otters took to their posing lessons most diligently. Our current Senor Sabatenda was quite impressed with the results, as I am sure our clientele will be. What's more, I am pleased to report that this year's promotional campaign is proving incredibly profitable. It pays to take the gold saucer directly to Ulda, so to speak. And you are an invaluable asset to our success. In recognition of these efforts, Lord Gottblood has expressed interest in personally presenting you with your reward. Allow me to take you to him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here we go. Lord Gottbert? Well, I am at least dressed to impress. There are those three. Senor Salvatender and the Globetrotter Otters. They got the moves! They got the moves! Hey, look, it's Miss Ajisai. Mr. Ajisai. There he is, Godbert Mandeville himself. Knezi, welcome, my friend, to the Gold Sauce. Olivier tells me you have done us a great service, promoting our campaign with aplomb. As you can see, the saucer is teeming with satisfied guests. And so, in the spirit of innovation with which I pride my craft, 'tis my great privilege to bestow upon you my newest masterpiece. Behold! It's a little otter! I present to you Senor Otter, a mallet crafted in the likeness of our friend Usosuke. This miniature globetrotter and the backpack we entrusted to you earlier are yours to keep. As Olivier may have mentioned, I have pledged to invest a percentage of our profits into otter preservation efforts. And we are off to a most heartening start. On behalf of all involved, you have my heartfelt gratitude. The Gold Saucer is, and shall ever be, a place of merriment for all who enter, which is why I should have hope we can expect your patronage as well. Until then, know that we eagerly await your next visit. Thank you, Mr. Mandeville. For this warmest of welcomes Seasonal event quest complete. Now, let me turn on the backpack. Fashion accessories. Nope, not there. Oh yeah, I first need to activate them. There's the backpack. Turn on minion guide. Free. Send. I have the broader order and I have the senior order. Oh, I first need to close out of my inventory then. Oh, it's either one or the other. As you say. Welcome, Canadian. Pleased you come to see us. The Suska and the others adore their new posing skills, showing them off to all and sundry. Why, I'm having as much fun watching them as our patrons are. Oh. It warms my heart to know their good cheer has made such a profound and positive impression. May they lift your spirits as well. Nice. Now. Oh, round square. Let's go for some. I'll take it. Minigame time. Here we go. Haha, 1400 already. We're on path to go for a perfect. And here is the intermission part, halfway through. Bum 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 bum. $3,900. That's it for the bonus phase. Just a little further to the end, and just a little further to the end. So keep up. Let's go! Hey, that's a perfect score! Per 5. Perfect score, let's go! Perfect. And that's another 6,000 MGP. Don't know how much of the... I don't know how much of proceeds is actually going to the... how much of a percentage is going to otter conservation, but... eh. Lovebirds. How about we go to Wonder Square real quick? And check in with Masked Rose for what is the objective fashion report this week. Fight against fall. Robed in resistance, autumn chill, cooking up storm, and beautiful dreamer. And I'll type in... Oh, Alpine Coat. I already have that one. Okay, I think I can basically just... Okay, I am gonna do this. I'm gonna try this one as my base. Present for judging. Without further ado, let the judging begin. Take your place, my friend, and strike a pose. Ishgardian chic. It ought to come as no surprise, but there are no few suitors vying for Kasumi's attention. She is quite fashion-savvy herself, though, so you'd best know how to dress, or else she won't so much as remember you. Give me the number. $78! Perfect on the autumn chill, and... Okay, I'll need to do some more for this. $15,000. I'll get some more of the standard. I'll grab this one as well. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. Tulda. I need to hit the markets. Fuck it, I'll take the... Fending, which means I need to look under. Paladin, level 60. Search. Oh, this one is literally not... You literally need to have leveled up this because it's... I'm looking it up right now, what I am... Okay, this is about the best I can do then. 80 points is about the best I can do because I don't have the hardware for... I don't have the stuff for that. Go to the Adventurers Guild. And go up the stairs to get to a room because I need to update my glamour plates. Okay, one moment. I need to check my armoire, store item, check if there's anything I need to shove in there. Nothing. Leather light mitts. Edit glamour plates. Let's dye it soot black. Apply. It's saying... Okay, I need to find alt code brown. There we go. That's temporary. Reflect that. Change this to little light bits. Dye that to snow white. Dye the legs soot black. And dye the shoes. Oh, this is gonna be absolutely... This is gonna be absolutely garish. This outfit is going to be absolutely garish. I'm gonna tell you that. I'll give myself the monocle for an extra bit of just... For an extra bit of ugly. And back to the saucer I go. What's... Oh. Oh, I should honestly center the screen. Ethernet. I'll do Wonder Square West. And of course, I teleport upstairs where I shouldn't have been. Confirm the fashion challenge again. Yes, I want to present myself for judging because I know I'm not going to get a perfect score here, but I am going to damn well try. I'm going to goddamn well try. A reporter from the Mithril Eye is trying to uncover my true identity. What's there to be gained in ruining the mystery, I ask you? Besides, by any other name, I would still be a rose. I have made my decision. Brace yourself. And it's 91! I can't do Beautiful Dreamer. I don't know what that one is. Robed in Resistance, I also don't know. You look marvelous. This all expects to be done. Wait. Half Musk of Scouting. Wait, do I have that one? I need to check because I'm just using the website. I'm using a website here because I am trying to figure it out. Buster. Attire of Scouting. Oh, it's hidden behind Belsar's Wall or Hard Som Owl. Okay, I'm gonna check my Chocobo saddlebag because who knows, maybe I do have it. Or maybe it's in my armory chest still. Face. Gone, green beret, Crystarium hat of Scouting. Charlian Emissary. Augmented Torrent. I have that one, but I don't have the Filibuster set. Do we have a... Yes, we do have a summoning bell here. Good. Features only available to characters on their home world. I'm on Cerberus right now. I'm not on Omega. No, not to Moogle. Go to Omega. To Omega. I love how, of all the armor I could get, I don't have the ones that actually fit the theme. Oh wait, that's actually better. I need to go into my armory chest. Oh no, I'm gonna yoink that one out of there and put this one in. Same with this. Why do I still have that one? Going out. This one's going in. Do I have any shoes? There we go. That's good. Now to go to my character menu. Well. I sure look fancy. Anyway. Ah, it requires a Lakshmi's set. And that is locked behind an extreme. Thank you. Visor, Helm of Maiming. Wait! Royal Volunteer! I have that one! I just have the wrong one. For my own for my own armor type. I hate how garish it looks, but it works for now. Seek passage. Yes, I would like to seek passage to Uldar. No, no, homie. Otopa. I want in. I immediately rush to dunk it in. Edit the glamour plate. Go to here and click, and there we have him. Save? Yes. Means now I must enable the headgear slot. To the saucer. Wander square east. Jump. I present myself for judging. I unfortunately do not have the... I do not have the wristband. I do not have the wrist item you've requested. There appears there are some adventurers who are as exacting on their retainers' fashion as they are their own. I, for one, can appreciate the sentiment. Brace yourself. $99! Outstanding! Seldom do I witness such a fine sense of fashion. Within others, at any rate. With the sensibilities you have cultivated, I have no doubt that you shall go far. Well, it appears you have improved upon your best score for this theme. Congratulations. Time for Chocobo Square. I'm here to enter a race, yeah? Commence. It's time for chocobo racing. Bum bum bada bum bum bada. 2, 1, go! Of course, second place gets in. Purchase items. I'm gonna do the Bakushin Gambit. Give him some endurance training. Bukshin, 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 bukshin. Let's first get up to 20. I don't think I can increase cunning. I cannot increase wit. $324. There we go. Let's go on the training course for a second. Steer your chocobo towards it. Okay, line it up with the... Okay, I don't know what button I need to press for that. I'm gonna check my keybinds. Wait, how do I... HUD layout. Yep, that's... Chat, please tell me how. Okay, I don't have a button for it. Time to play on the Kuffaker. And punishing. Lord of Verminion. Lally-ho. First up, how? Oh, I haven't even played Lord of Verminion on this one. Shall we double down? We're gonna double down. Melfin. Perfect. Somehow she always manages to get it on at noon. Somehow always whenever I'm live. Nothing. Nothing. Smaller, perhaps? Nothing down there. Blink, blink. Nothing. Her leave. What's the side quest? Open and inviting. Open tournament official. And that unlocks open tournaments. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I still need to do the mini. I'll do that off camera real quick. Because I don't feel like sharing my luck there.
Next to you, I'll make a coffee from the notes that you leave around the room. I'll pour for two, then rinse it off me like the shadow of an undiscovered moon from miles away. That's getting closer every day.
54.
Getting out of you, we'll clear the room, we'll clear the room. Punching all the lights out, life got me so stressed out. Nobody wants to talk to me.
There we go, got the 10k. Actually, that was 1500. What shall we do next? What shall we do next? Go to the... I realize we've been doing a lot of Manderville Gold Saucer today. So how about we check out the other Manderville? And for that, we must go to Costa del Sol, because we're doing some more Manderville adventures. Let's talk to Ellie of the Mithril Eye. Ellie, what do you have for us? 8 armed and dangerous. Ellie has the latest information on the Phantom Thief's target. Crazy. I was wondering when you'd show up. Scoop on the victor's spoils that our many-faced friend has set his sights on. Are Magina and Sons mineral concern? Yep, here we go to Ulda. Ulda, Steps of Nold. Speak with Ganelon in Ulda. And for that, I am gonna go with my regular attire. Mine apologies. Yes, I'm a busy man. If you're looking for small talk, I suggest you look elsewhere. No need to be rude, Ganelon. He's a friend of mine. Now, what say you we share your latest findings with us? I promise we'll make it worth your while. Hey, if it isn't a mythologized star reporter, it's gone to laugh at Ganelon's expense before returning to paying your latest front-page feature, eh? Oh, very well. Just promise you'll put in a good word for me with the higher-ups, okay? Let me tell you this, there's strange things afoot at the Colosseum. Bugger all, it's a travesty, I tell you! Hotch, Hugh, and Hamo, whatever's the matter? Pray tell, is Hutching the four... Where, pray tell, is Hutching? The four of you will compete for the cup together, yes? Fear that an unfortunate mishap has left Hutchin in no condition to fight. We were just on our way to convey the news to Dower Meadow. Dower Meadow. Mishap my arse! This was sabotage! Some bloody coward out there will stop at nothing to eliminate his Should I swear I'm a sublinger? Lower your voice, Hotch. My head stings well enough without your bloody shouting. Hotchin, should you not be resting your wounds? Forgive you, incompetent, unworthy comrade. If I had been bigger with my mantra, we would still be 4 men strong. Do not berate yourself so, Hamo. In victory and in defeat, the Mantravilles fight is won. You bear no more responsibility for my wounds than I. Any road, I dare say, will not begin back into fighting fellow. Passing about in bed. What is our chance on mantras? How about the lot of you? Hutchin for you, I am always ready. Now that's what I like to hear. 1,000 mantras and I want each to ring it out the Sigoli. In perfect sync. I guess this is the opening to the episode then. The Mantravilles? Hutchin tells me they took their name from a training partner they met at the First of Rauga, a man they must admire for his devotion and chiseled physique. Consider me not the least bit interested. This talk of attacks on the competitors, however, of this I would hear more. Ah, yes. I mentioned that strange things were afoot, yes? With mere days left before the Mithril Cup, a staggering number of would-be combatants have withdrawn, citing a host of curious ailments and injuries. With the list of entrants shrinking by the day, the organizers have been forced to abandon the elimination format in favor of a mass melee between what few battlers remain. The Phantom Thieves Challenge. Gladiators dropping like flies. This is no mere coincidence. I would speak to the individual in charge of the event. Where might I find him? How the concerned sponsors the tourney. The day-to-day organizational duties are being handled by a fellow by the name of Dower Meadow. He should be in his office within the Colosseum's halls. I'll send word to the gateman, Yuyabaya. He owes the Mithril Eye a favor or two. Splendid! Come, Knazy, we got a case to crack. A case? A case? One moment of justice. The second leg of the journey. The case. You mentioned a case. Da 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 da. Which means, since a case has been mentioned, we must do this. A gentleman and a scholar. One moment. Oh, I just realized the mic was still muted. This entire cutscene, the mic was muted. Ah, no wonder. But hey. What I'm thinking here is that it's that this Ultros fellow is not who we think it is not actually of this world. I fucking knew it. It's a Oh no, it's gonna be one of these types of things. Hildy? Shh, friend. And look over yonder. Behold those exquisite legs. Those exquisite legs. Stylish tentacles. The unearthly undulations of a squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend Ulti is a most fascinating creature indeed. Behold how he carefully eyes the gladiatrix before him. What manner of mischief is he plotting? He speaks. Yes, this is most suspicious indeed. What's this? The girl's fled in a panic. Our friend Ulti appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag. Or how they would sag if he had shoulders. Yeah, it's one of those things. Our quarry is on the move. Quickly, Nashu, we must pursue. I don't know. I'm just here for the free lunch. Actually, no. I'm gonna go in this outfit. I'm gonna go with this outfit for the rest of this quest series. At least for this case. There he is. You will not escape us so easily, Mr. Ultros. Franz is fighting today. Can't wait to see him carve that overgrown oaf into bloody chunks. Miss Nashu. Sir Ulti seems to have found himself another gladiatrix. What might he be plotting this time? Wait. Look at a succulent little marinara sauce. Marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks. Oh, wait! This is another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say? Gee, that might be a familiar face to Hildebrand, though. What? Where did they go? Ah, there we go. Poor Mr. Ultros didn't seem to have much luck with the ladies. Speaking only for myself, I'd love to see him have him for dinner. Perhaps in a nice lemon butter sauce. Oh, yeah, cat-like tendencies. Like, our house cats would honestly eat. Yeah, cats, they basically take what they can get. And in this case, Mikote, they are basically cat folk. And they have multiple forms. They have all the herbs and spices. What price victory? Hildebrand is contemplating the implications of Ultros' behavior. poor misunderstood Alti. He always suspected him of criminal activity, when in truth he was just a gentle soul luckless in love. Oh, Alti, can you find in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Yes, yes, now perhaps we should turn to our investigation. If Avila is as suspicious as they say, perhaps we should follow her around for a bit. Dora Meadow back at the Colosseum should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. Excellent idea, Miss Ellie. But I have a better one. Let us return to the Colosseum and speak with Dora Meadow. From him we shall ascertain Miss Avila's whereabouts, whereupon which we shall follow her about, see if she is indeed as suspicious as they say. That's literally what she just said. Don't think Uncle Alti didn't see you following me. Or am I? Come on now. Yep, that's our villain for the episode. Emphasis for the episode. It's the monster of the week. Dora Meadow. Yes, what's it this time? I'm a busy man. Looking for Avila, you see. I said something about sharing a flagon with her countrymen over at the Coffer and Coffin. I reckon you might still find her there. I warn you though, if you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. Poor bugger Ganelon tried to interview her for an art school. Thought the girl was going to rip his head clean off. How can I put this? She doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature, if you ask my drift. That said, if you're looking for a good sparring match to warm you up for the tourney, that might just be the ticket. Yeah. I can assure you there will be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. By remarkable powers of espionage, we will ascertain all the information we need without the fiery lass even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. Coffer and Coffin is near Blackbrush Station. Which means it's time to teleport. Dun, 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 dun. And I am gonna obviously go ahead and self and NPCs only. And of course, there is a fate. Behold, the lovely Miss Avila. Just as predicted. Let us keep watch from here, so as not to set off the girl's famed temper. How many times must I tell you there is no cause for concern? The spoils shall be mine. May as well be written in stone. Do you realize what this means? We have suffered. And suffered long. But my victory shall mark a new era. Just as Rabban al-Din won a new life for himself in the Colosseum, I shall win a new life for our people. That prize I shall claim will bolster the wealth of our people 10,000-fold. In a land where wealth is power, we will be kicked to the gutter by the old dons no longer. And with that, I must be off to the Nana mines to meet my sister. Miss Avila's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. but I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the field of battle are infinitesimal. I could have told you that before you signed up. Come now, we have a suspect to pursue. Oh, there's Ultros again. Oh, no. As Uncle his homemade explosive foresee that this is the end of the road for you. Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. Oh, they're onto me. Preposterous. Could it be that Musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks? I see. In any event, I shudder to think of what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous object. To heave ho! You gotta be kidding me! Did we just blow... Did Hildebrand just blow up Ultros? Oh, over there. Nashu. Nashu's on the lookout. That maiden in mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Avila spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. So, I thought we agreed. No hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear, sometimes I think you were born solely to give up your poor sister headaches. Perhaps, says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of attorney? Worry not, Angelina. I've taken all the necessary precautions. The warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimates value its worth at some 30 million gil. Do you realize what this means? Necklaces from their stems, sun-silk dresses, all the luxuries you've ever wanted will be yours. Poor girls in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the old Don upper crust. Those days are over. After I claim victory, we will take our rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Avi. Wealth is all well and good, but when I see you stand tall in the Colosseum, hundreds and thousands cheering your name, I am proud. No matter how humble our birth, if we stand strong and stand together, that Nislam's all the wealth I asked for. That's your problem, Angelina. You've always been too quick to settle for less than what you're worth. But worry not, for your sister's watching over you. I will do this, for us. Now I must return. Gods forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. That's my Avi. Unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile on you, sister, and be safe. A moving display of sisterly love I've not seen. And yet, I fear it has afforded us little in the way of prospective clues. It would seem Avila's obsession with victory runs even deeper than we imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. Oh, there's Ultros again. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see? Inspector, did you hear what I heard? Look, kids, Uncle Ultra has it up to here with you. Think you could fall in this pit and die like a good little boy? I'm talking to you, Mr. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Closer. Not you, you idiot! No need for concern, friends. I've simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground. I am pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. Ah, hero. Now, shall we return to Uldar? The Bifroca will be starting before long, and the last thing we want After all this is to lose our bout by forfeit. Could it be? Did that musclehead dive straight into my trap to save his companions? The others seem completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman if I ever saw one. But if you think that means I'm going to show mercy on you, you've got another thing coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute. I took 2 bits, didn't I? Come to think of it, the second one was right around. Give me a break! It's comedy! Obviously, I'm gonna take the route on Starway. Hildebrand? Inspector? Hildebrand, are you alright? Yes, is something the matter? We're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector's senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about. There he is. 2 bumps on the head. This time you're really up the creek without a paddle, kids. Say hello to a not-so-little friend of mine from the Colosseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. Where in the world is he? I haven't got all night. Godbert Manderville! So long, motherfucker! Ladies and gentlemen, Godbert Manderville! My chimera! Who's that half-naked fool? Father, could it be that the aura of unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not our quarry, but you? Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. What brings you and your friends to these parts today? Bit of sleuth work, Father dear. And with that, we must return to Uldar. If you've not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. Oh ho! Moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a Manderville man, if I do say so myself. That muscle-bound old man is the inspector's father? Remind me to never go to one of their family reunions. Just who is this inspector anyway? Hildy is a worthy rival if there ever were one. Who goes there? Enkidu. It's Greg! Hildy, Kinesi, I have been waiting for this day. Looky who we have here. Quite the intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector, mayhap. I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist. And I am not so much the inspector's friend, as his enemy. Well, that makes two of us. Buck up, Gulliver, because this just might be our lucky day. Is there no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, friend, but heed my words. Kinesi is a formidable foe. That sounds like high praise coming from a big fella like yourself. To have such a powerhouse as his sidekick, that inspector must be something else indeed. I know not what brings you to do battle with these two, but I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons that I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. Kinesi, I will not fall so easily this time. Well, it looks like I've got my legs full. All 8 of them. But if that adventurer is too strong to take on alone, I'll just have to bring along a friend. A subtly twisting ring calling to mind the undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck. Nobody here but a octopus. I look forward to your next life as a masterpiece, fiend. Uh-oh, here goes Godbert. The Mandervilles operate on toon logic. Muscleheads are Well, that just dealt with Ultros real quick. Good heavens, chancing upon father like that, I dare say it's taken a year of my life. Quite the crowd has assembled. It would seem that festivities are nigh about to commence. I had hoped to uncover more of Miss Avila's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigations than on the field of battle? Okay, I'm gonna go to a quick BRB. I feel a bit of a need. I'm gonna run ads as well, so see you in a mo.
I read before, but I am certain to ignore. It's getting out of you, we'll see it through, we'll see it through. Punching all the lights out, life got me so stressed out. Nobody wants to talk to me, I wanna talk to you. Punching all the lights out, life got me so stressed out. Nobody wants to talk to Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain, listening to you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah, blah, blah. Oh, how I wish you'd wake up one day. Run to me, confess your love. At least just let me say that when I talk to you, won't you bed walks right through and shoots right out through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start? What's a girl to do? Lying on my bed, staring into the blue. Unrequited, terrifying. Love is driving me a bit insane. Have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today that when I talk to you, won't you bed walks right through and shoots right out through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start? Confess I loved you, just thinking of you. You know I've loved you from the start. You wear me down to bone and marrow. I wear you down around my neck. The current pulls, the water narrows. I'll live a life you won't forget. I lived a life before you. You and I, nothing comes easy, nothing comes easy. You and I will end up here together. You and I, nothing comes easy, nothing comes easy. You and I will end up here together. We can see it from the meadow, our house before the mountainside. Such a welcome in the bellows, with open arms and seeing eye. With open arms I'm seeing you and I. Nothing comes easy, nothing comes easy. You and I will end up here together. You and I. Nothing comes easy, nothing comes easy. You and I will end up here together. A narrative waste of patches in light. We grew up in the suburbs, then we cut all our size. Now just take a look at the super quickly in eyes. I'm a friend, the road depends a bit to the right. A couple more miles and I know we'll arrive. The rolling hills and valleys, well, they'll leave you alive. Now the people crowd our feet to help the incline. A little bit more, lest we waste our whole lives. We got here in the dark. We took the long way down. Just to find out in somewhere inside this ancient town. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. We talked about it all night. Just to throw the planet at the first light. And we thought we'd make it alive. Or at least we'd give it an honest try. A narrative waste of patches in light. We grew up in the suburbs, then we cut all our ties. Now just take a look at the so quickly in eyes. Or on the friend, the road bends a bit to the right. The stones are left here at the beginning of days, and each step that was taken wore a little away. That in of itself, well, it was something to say. A conversation that could last the end of the day. We got here in the dark. We took the long way down. Just to find out in somewhere inside this ancient town. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. We talked about it all night. Just to throw the planet at the first light. And we thought we'd make it alive. Or at least we'd give it an honest try. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. We talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. 3 years ago, 1 month today, the second left but lost my way, and now I turn through heather walls. When Jenny says she's seen it all, she means from here to down the hall, and she is right in her own way. But I'm running out of strength. And I ruin everything. But I'm running out of strength. Turn back and you'll still find me. And I ruin everything. Turn back and you'll still find me. At the premiere, I don't know when time begins. I don't know when time begins. At the premiere, I don't know when time begins. I don't know when time begins. The flowers hang a violet hue. The clocks run back, and so should you. Lest Jenny starts her old refrain. The seasons change, the walls remain. I can't recall my mother's name, nor will I use it if I do. But I'm running out of strength. And I ruin everything. But I'm running out of strength. Turn back and you'll still find me. And I ruin everything. Turn back and you'll still find me. At the premiere, I don't know when time begins. I don't know when time begins. At the premiere, I don't know when time begins. I don't know when time begins.
And we're back. Now, Hildebrand. The trouble with truffles. Hildebrand appears to be in something of a hurry. Good heavens! We haven't much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Colosseum and apprise ourselves on the rules of engagement. To a true gentleman, a battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor, whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ. I must not, I will not lower myself to their level. Let's hope Riordan's avenue of investigation has borne fruit. Talk with Nashu? Excuse me, or is Mr. Ultros a bit lumpier than he was before? Ah. Uh-oh. Bumps on the head, chipped teeth. I am one shabby-looking octopus, I tell you. They don't pay me enough for this. But all that's going to change soon, isn't it, buddy? Ah, Mr. Ultros, just the octopus we are looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us as to... Dear gods, who gave you those ghastly bruises? Bruises? I fell down the stairs, that's all. Now get lost, I am a busy octopus. Oh, ouch. You have my sympathies, good sir. It is challenging enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8. Is someone inside your office? No, whatever gave you that idea. I am simply fumigating the place. For pests. Pests like yourself. Now, don't you have a battle to go fight? Inspector, I think something's alive in there. That's just me talking to myself. Fun. Gods, yes, gods. Looking as a receptionist is fun. Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, I am still unable to find joy and fulfillment in your work. I'll say, Mr. Ultros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Ah, Inspector Riordan. Knezi, if you would come with me for a moment. I fear the stupidity in the air may be contagious. I fear the stupidity in the air would be contagious. Ah, Inspector Riordan. Whatever might be the issue. Well, has your investigation borne any fruit? Ah, I see. A villa which seeks to win the tourney to claim a fortune and raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. While trailing her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles, and upon your return, a strange octopus appeared. That strange octopus appeared considerably worse for the wear. The evidence points in one direction. The Alamiran girl and Ultros are plotting to claim the Mithril Cup and its lucrative prize. It is not as preposterous as it sounds. I have done some research on our 8-legged friend. It would appear that Ultros has become something of a regular at Uldar's taverns. And, houses of pleasure. I suspect that he is using his inside knowledge of the workings of the Colosseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avila and earning himself a healthy commission. There is also the matter of the Tempest Blade that is rumored to be the source of the Alamiran girl's strength. This remains a mystery. Which means I fear your life is still in danger, Knezi. One of the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Colosseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane, North Belzero. It is a stab in the dark, but the contents may yet prove some answers. I would ask you to bring them to me. I would ask you to bring them to me. Pearl Lane. Oh, that's over there at the Weavers Guild. I might have to go to Weavers Guild first. Weavers Guild. There we go. And now I go north. I take the northern exit. Colosseum Refuse. Brings the deliver the Colosseum Refuse to Briardian. Briardian. Inspector. Well, let's see what you have found. Let me see what you have found. Now, what we have here? Ah, yes, a spectacular assortment of innards and entrails, and what's this? A sack! Even more foul-smelling than the gore it was lying in. If it can be believed, and look here, something appears to be written on this side. Sin God Sundries. And what seems his merchant has had dealings with that squishy mass of tentacles. Let us pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us to the exact nature of their partnership. Summon Senor Otter. And then I'm also going to go ahead and fashion accessories. And I'll use the Senor Otter pack. Oh, it can be one or the other, not both. I forgot. One moment, I'm gonna check the company chest. I'll take Rumble. Ooh.
You're everything I'm thinking of from time to time and dust to dust. Whenever there's a lull between the void, you feel the silence languid on the couch. Think I need to figure this one out. I'm lost beneath your cloud. Can I keep my 2 feet on the ground? Wake me, I'll love you tomorrow. You.
And that was the wrong button. Let me activate all this. There was some stuff we could use. I get to use more. And let me also sort my bags. Sintgod. Oh, it's you again. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? I would want to learn more about this. Inspector Briodian. I'm sorry, sir. If I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait, now, did Ultros send you? I'll be asking the questions here. Here, what exactly did you sell to that ungodly creature? Why, an entire sack full of gold truffles. Can you believe it? What with their impressive price and distinctive aroma. They're only for the most discerning of customers. Which Master Ultros clearly is, as he just placed another order today. Could these truffles somehow be connected to? No. I shall stop myself before I start sounding like... Inspector Briodian, it wounds me that you would sneak off to conduct your investigation without me. And to steal away Canesi here. This gentleman is not impressed. Did you find anything, Inspector? Good God, what's that dreadful smell? Miss Ellie, I would have expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. That is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the gold truffle. An acquired taste, to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many an Uldan gourmet. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. Might I be so bold as to ask the recipe? Besides, it appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let us make haste back to the Colosseum. The trouble with truffles complete. Briodian, one moment. Do you feel the anticipation in the air, my friend? This shall go down in the Eorzean history as the greatest battle since I slew that dragon. That did actually happen, yes? Briodian has seen enough incompetence for the day. Well, that merchant proved to be a spectacular waste of time. Time which is in short supply. We must return to the Colosseum before these battles begin. Here is the plan, Kinesi. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avila in combat. Until I have ascertained the trickery behind her abilities, you are to keep a wide berth of her blade, understood? You are talking strategy, of course. Back! To the Gladiators Guild. Do you feel the anticipation? Yep, that line is the same. I shall... Yes. Just repeating. There you are! I was this close to starting the melee without you. Yeah. I'd be remiss not to tell you that there's been a slight change of plans. Another contestant suffered a last-minute injury. And our own Ultros has stepped in to take his place. With everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in and bookmakers sound are raking in the gill. Which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has that Master Fergus himself is quite taken with my promotional skills. I had a future looking bright for old Door Meadow, ladies. So what say you? Are you ready to get your asses kicked? Yeah. Aye, that's what I like to hear. Ladies and gents, it's time for blades to whir and limbs to fly. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and still your stomachs. The Mithril Cup, brought to you by our ever charitable friends at the Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. The Arkansas is ever our concern. It's about to begin. Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Will be the tempestuous Alvila of Alamigo, Canesi, the famed warrior of light. Oh, who was that grinning fool again? That's right, Heimerbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. Oh, will be our 11th hour entry, Ultros, the eight-legged purple purveyor of pain. Ah, here I am. Did you miss me? Aye, so we're a battle for the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions and let the battles begin. Here we go. Well. All right, you know the deal. We'll team up and wipe out the others. And it's just the two of us. I'll take a dive. And you'll receive your share of the winnings. You've not forgotten our promise. Got it. I gotta beat the shit out of them. All. I love how Look at the Venus blade spin! Why, she's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there! They breed 'em tough in Alamigo, that's for certain! Looks like it's just the 4. You are next. Bring it on. Bring it on. Here you go, ladies and gents. Once my body gets out of these raw truffles, it'll be sneezing up a storm. Blurring, ha ha ha. And nothing like the rich aroma of roasted truffles. All this fighting is giving Uncle Ulti an appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Wait a minute, roasted truffles? Braised in savory sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sackful there where that came from. That meddling musclehead! What's taking him so damn long? That girl's gaze gives it away. Open that gate at once. Opens that gate at once. Go. Void scent. What is that monstrosity? Mr. Typhon, is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Could I interest you in some roasted truffles, perhaps? What fascinating friends you have, LT. Why, just look at this charming little nose. Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? Could it be? A Velas Vaunter Tempest Blade? Was that monster all along? The girl played us all for fools! Don't look at me. It was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus. You were the one who approached me, a double-dealing fiend. I just wanted to experience the thrill of battle. You know, for my work and all. Come on, Dora. Has Uncle Alty ever lied to you? What did I tell you? I knew there was something fishy about it, Alamegan. I'm not going to say that last word. Alamegans. Beggars and brutes, the lot of them. We give them a home in our lands. This is the thanks we get. Send them to Garlemald for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. But I just wanted to... My sister. I feel for the girl, really. My little octopus heart goes out to her. But the rules are the rules, right? Now, if Uncle Alty may be so bold... Let's say we call off the melee and have a final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. That would be me, my buddy, and Typhon and Kinesi. Yeah. Yeah, what do you say, Mr. Warrior of Light? Ah, that's what we want to see! Oh, trust! Oh, trust! Oh, trust! Well, this is a most unprecedented turn of events. But who am I to deny the witches of such a passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? The venue, Halatali, the fighters, the tag team of Ultros and Typhoon versus the Warrior of Light. Who will be left standing when the storm is settled? Be there or miss a battle for the ages. Oh, Hildebrand's up there. Inspect. I did not fight as a gentleman. So to review, the truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus's oversized crony, which would be positioned so as to appear it was coming from the Alamegan girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most imbecilic scheme I've encountered in my years as a consulting inspector. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities now, Kinesi. Let us make for Halatali. Camp Drybone. What's the weather going to be, guys? I think it's going to be raining. Okay, never mind. It's actually sunny. Although, given the fact that we are about to enter an actual fucking combat outside of the arena, outside of a proper arena, because Halatali is not a proper arena. No, I'm gonna stick with this outfit. Boyardian, there is no telling what inane trickery that octopus will attempt next. Be on your guard, Kinesi. Ellie? I suppose if anyone can defeat those fiends, it's you. Be safe, Kinesi. Well, this turn is turned into a right mess. With all the trouble I took preparing consolation prizes for the Malay, looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing in spectators and the profits, I could give a gnat's ass. Yeah. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when 1 or 2 is the size of a small house. So here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should even the odds, eh? Oh, I need to clear the selection first, and then... Party members, scholar, good. It's a frenetic. Okay, I'll just turn on my reverb. It's a frenetic free-for-all as the Mithril Cup moves to Halatali for the climactic confrontation. Rain will lash and winds will bluster in this perfect storm of a battle. When the tempest subsides, who will rise above the chaos to lay claim to the victor's spoils? Will it be the warrior of light, savior of Eorzea and champion of her people? Or the dastardly duo of Ultros and Typhon? All will be answered in Halatali atop the dragon's neck. I don't know how that sounds. I don't know how that sounded, but it sounded fun. Ready to go! A full party! Combatants! The final confrontation will be held here, atop the dragon's neck. Seafood soup's not on the menu, folks! No, really, this is our last battle. Honest! Shite. Tank, get your stance up. Ah! I'll blow you away! Uh-oh. Oh, I'm out. Nope, I'm back in. I cannot target the Ultros right now, so I have to wait until... Damn it, I pulled up the Discord. Thing can run, but well, down he goes. Fought it again. I felt like such a sucker. And Canesi claims the mithril cap. Da 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 da. Oh, I win. Oh, I won it despite it not queuing for anything. Despite being in cutscene. Ellie? You did it, Casey. With any luck, we've seen the last of that lecherous devilfish. Good show, Knizzy. Your performance has earned us front row seats at the awards ceremony. Went for the British accent again. Good show, Knizzy. Your performance has earned us front row seats at the awards ceremony. This should afford us the perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Come, let us return to the Colosseum. To the Colosseum, then. To the Colosseum, then. Wait, the Colosseum Conundrum. That's the name of the episode. I forgot. And since I'll be out of battle, actually, no, I'll just keep it on until the end of the episode. Run in to talk to Dormeadow. All of your 40,000 hammers. The ceremony will begin any moment now. Be on your guards, or say maybe anywhere or anyone. A most remarkable display of martial skill, my adventuring friend. Clearly you've been observing me well in our travels together. It was a battle for the ages, but a worthy victor has risen to claim the spoils. Now let's take a look at the relic that our champion has won. Behold, from the personal vault of Master Figgis himself, the Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure, the likes of which our realm has never seen. One has earned the attention of Aeol's most prominent pilferer. Yeah. Best be quick about it, Kinesi. Above you. Ladies and gentlemen, inspectors and invertebrates, the opening act dragged on over long, but worry not, the main event is about to begin. I know that you paid well for your seat here today, but I can assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now, I invite one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. Don't get distracted, Kinesi. Vile fiend, mark my words. You have stolen your last treasure. I swear it on the Mandeville name. Kilgi. You again. I think not, Hildegard. Greg. Greg, it's always a pleasure to reunite with old friends, but your timing truly leaves something to be desired. You again. Yes, you bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. Do you not mean your skewer? Do you not mean your skewer? My spear! No, no. Vile thief, there's not a shred of honor in you. Return my weapon at once. Behold the absolute shitpost. Oh, it seems we have an unexpected guest. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear attending to today's performance is by invitation only. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now it's raining truffles, but the battle's already... Mr. Typhon? Just a moment, I'm sure I had a tissue here somewhere. Food, yeah. The ring! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alas and alack, the ring sails straight into the hands of the fiend. Give it up so soon, are we? Those don't sound like the words of a Mandeville man. Godbert Mandeville. I swear I should just have a button for Godbert. Oh no, he is gonna throw the man. But of course, brilliant fodder. If the ring doesn't come to me, I shall go to the ring. Why, it'll be just like Dalamud. Hildebrand Hellador Maximilian Mandeville. Skyward, as only a Mandeville can! You missed. Father, you know not your own strength! Hopefully that actually restores gravity to that ring. I do believe it's mine. Oh, look, it's those four again. 997, 998, 999. The mantra. Oh. Oh, look, there's Enkidu. He cracked the stone. Now, these legs, they look strangely familiar. Yep. Yeah. Put a little too much spin on that one, it seems. Not exactly as planned, but who can argue with the results? Say, for one thing, this ring is a fake. But no matter. I have a feeling this will lead me to the true treasure. Until next time, my friends, you've been a most attentive audience. The key! Bloody hells. Gods! Seize the fated ones! Here you go down. Bob? Godbert? He's gone. Shite. It's not too late, sir. The second prize, the Ring of Inquiry. It's too late, sir. The second prize, the Ring of Inquiry, it's gone. Second prize? What's the meaning of this? Many-faced fiend or no, the man spoke true. A master goldsmith's eyes cannot be deceived. And this sun sphere is clearly a second-rate replica. Preposterous! It's just... the dim lighting, yes. If you'll just step over here. Have you taken ill, friend? You seem to be perspiring most heavily. Let's not be so hasty, friends. I can explain. Oh, there's Hildebrand. I sold out my honor. Joined forces with that odious octopus. On for a false treasure. What a fool I have been! Whatever was I thinking? Do not berate yourself so, Miss Avila. Why, it was exactly what as you said, was it not? You were thinking of dear Hegelina and nothing more. Suppose that was... How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstances did I tell you to the Nawa minds to eavesdrop on your intimately personal dialogue with your beloved sister. Good job. Good job, you idiot. You just put a foot in... You just put a... Put your foot in your mouth there, bud. You have the right of it. Blinded by the prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I truly was fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust will not easily be regained, but I will not shirk from the challenge. Well, one mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the ring as fake, he had already acquired the key to the storeroom. Clearly the second prize, this ring of inquiry, was his target from the start. But why? There must be some pattern to the items the fiend has stolen. A pattern that betrays his true intentions. The treaty blade, Azima's virtue, the ring of inquiry, all relics with quite a history. Or to be more precise, relics from the era of the Balladians. Oh! If that is so, the answer is clear as day. The fiend means to found Eorzea's greatest museum of Balladian history. Pushing up the prices and gouging honest men out of their hard-earned coin. Doubtless another one of his cards will appear on the scene just to tell us just as much. Uh-oh. I think Nacho figured something out. Well. Speak of the devil, there it is. Nacho's tail just immediately went dunk into alert state. Fucking magic. Who's gonna get hit by it this time? That is one big card. That is the biggest card we've seen from him so far. Run! Uh-oh. Briardion is gonna get... Oh no, poor Briardion. Perfect memes. Wow, that's the most powerful sneeze you've had so far, Nashu. I've enjoyed our little game, but all good things must come to an end. I shall claim the 4 sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. So this is the thief's final challenge to us. But what are these 4 treasures of which he speaks? Where the 4 treasures of Balladia become one, the wicked shall be judged in the blazing light of sun. An old legend, little more than a fairy tale at that. And it seems the Phantom believes there is some truth in these words. 4 sacred relics from Balladia. The Warden's justice. Lofty words coming from a glorified footpad. I once again Englished it. For sacred relics from Belladia. The warden's justice. Lofty words coming from a glorified footpad. One who's winning over the common folk by the day. If rumors are to be believed, would seem the tales of a master thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous have won the man more than a few admirers. Consider his targets so far. An Ordan collector and her hired thugs, a trading mogul in the brass blades, and now a mining magnate in the stone torches. What any surprise that the sympathies of ordinary Ordans would lie with the perpetrator rather than his victims? Astutely observed, Monsieur Lee. Our query clearly harbors no small degree of resentment for the wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the syndicate? Perhaps the Sultana herself? Godbert? I think you are... Then the trouble is will be to his downfall. For the greater the challenge, the higher I rise. Just one moment, if you would. Mark my words, ye of many faces. There is but one man who shall lay claim to the four lost relics of Belladia, and it shall be Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, and inspector extraordinaire. Yes, I'm sure that inspires us all with great confidence. Was that? No, it couldn't be. Methinks Godbert may need a new pair of spectacles. Quest complete. And now, for the final episode of Hildebrand Season 1. Next time, on Gentleman Hero Hildebrand. It's a race to recover the 4 lost relics of Belladia. As the fiend's true identity and aspirations are revealed. Will Eorzea fall prey to the forces of evil? Or will it be our hero to do what only a Mandeville can? The key to the next case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask for so long that you forgot what you actually looked like? I have. And how did they freeze in midair like that? Talk about a mystery. Oh well, see you next time. And there we have Shades of Sildee, but I'll save that for next time we return to the next time we run the Hildebrand adventures. Because it's 10:20 and we've already gone over the 3 hour mark. So let's go to damn it. My Stream Deck once again froze. Now, let's find someone to raid, shall we? As for YouTube, I wish you all a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!